Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. This is your favorite divine light, and today we're going to be looking into for the next 7 days what is coming your way. I will start off with collective coffee cup reading and move on to more specific tarot reading for each sign. I will leave timestamps for you in the comment section and in the description box. Make sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for a full understanding. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you have been here for a while, don't forget to hit subscribe and give some love to the channel, okay? Let's jump into your reading. Let's see, starting up with your coffee cup and saucer. I have your crystal quartz for clarity. If some of you are looking clarity, these are actually tears of joy, like coming out of your cup. This is some unexpected news. The timeline can be within the 4th day of the week. And I feel like this is not really money. This is news coming ahead, okay? Because they're very light energy. But this can be even the news of maybe your investments starting to pay off, the things really starting to align with your desires. I even see a ring on the bottom, which can symbolize a commitment. And the tears of joy actually sprang outside of your comfort zone, outside of your regular area as well. That can be symbolizing like maybe even this blessing coming to you, affecting the family members, the people that are not really living with you but close to your heart, okay? And there's a second pathway here within the 4th day. Again, it's aligning with the tears of joy popping out of your plate and cup. So we can interpret this as if you're planning to travel somewhere or move to some new city, that can be the blessing, that can be the good news coming ahead, and the pathway will open. And I even see there's a chunk of money at the end of it. So it can be not only packing up and moving, getting the opportunity to go to places that you want to, but also maybe like you will be finding a good job there, finding a financial opportunity there, okay? The ring in the bottom, on the bottom, can symbolize emotional satisfaction as well as, I want to say, commitment. Something that you will commit will bring you emotional satisfaction. This can be a new job, like I mentioned, or this can be maybe finding that true soulmate that it will give you some sort of like a satisfaction at the end of the day. And I feel like because it's surrounded by crescent moon, eventually this can lead to some official things like such as marriage. And I see another crescent moon here, a darker one. This crescent moon can tell you maybe a governmental thing that you're dealing with, or like a legal issue, institutional issue that you're dealing with is actually going to wrap around your heart and can maybe bring solutions around this week. You're going to start to see progress on this thing. I see here there's like a bold man with a big nose. Kind of reminds me of like that Churchill representation of an actor he did recently. So I couldn't remember his name. It reminds me that. And the Churchill was actually like the head of the state of the Britain once in a while. And he made some decisions. And today we remember his decisions not as good ones, but he did what he can do at that point, at that moment. The best that he can. So this can be like a person that you're dealing with in your life. I feel like this is an authority figure, maybe a boss that you're dealing at this moment. The thing here is he already have mountains on his shoulders. So this person might be making some decisions that are affecting you. However, in the long run, maybe not in the long run, it is going to open up new opportunities. You see the networking, the lines are opening up here. Or maybe you are taking on a challenge currently in the middle of the week that is not really your concern, that is not really your job to take care of. But this can be a learning experience for you, which will add on to your resume if you're working currently actively, which can add on to your knowledge and expand what you're knowing, what you can do, and that can maybe even revert you to another field that has a better pay, okay? I see the path is right there. That can be even like open up the path for you, because whatever that you're learning at this moment is going to be adding on to your path. Or this can be someone that you have dealt with in the past, okay? This can be a relationship. Someone actually maybe gave you a hard time, but you had something over there. There's an experience. Why is it relevant right now for the next 7 days? Because the information is going to be required, needed, and then if you can pass through that anger, if you're feeling anger towards this person, if you can see through that, you're going to be able to pull up that information and use it on your behalf. And it's going to be extremely helpful in your case, in your situation, whatever your situation is right now. I see here there's a cup. The cup, there's a bowl inside of it. By the way, I have some channeled messages. Very simple things came through today. And I don't know why, but Pluto left Capricorn. That also showed up here. And some signs are affected by Pluto in Capricorn until since 2008. Now it's going to Aquarius. It is going to be affecting some other signs. And it seems like here, the Capricorn was actually a learning experience for those signs. For like the Libras, I think it has the Cancer. I couldn't recall all of them, but now it's in Aquarius. The Taurus is going to be affected, and I see here the Taurus, the head of the bull. So this can be a Taurus. Maybe you're a Taurus watching this, or you have a Taurus on your chart. There's an offer coming here, but the age of Aquarius is actually age of learning, age of information. So this cup has a lot of things. Cup indicates emotionally fulfilling new offer, but it also has other components. Maybe you have to look into, you have to research before you jump into this offer. I see a frog here. Frog can turn into prince, if he gets together with the right princess. But I was watching a little clip today and said, like, you can, even if you turn the frog into a prince, he might still look for those little flies. Okay, so being aware of this, if this is a partnership that you're gonna start, or if this is like maybe at work, you're becoming partner with someone and working on a project together, and this person tend to have this kind of like slacking things, you have to consider this. Okay, information is your most important device, your tool right now that you can use for yourself. And that information, when you take that into consideration, you're going to be taking very strong steps into the future. The cup is going to be, like I said, there's an offer coming in, but you have to put energy into it. This is not going to be a free something. It's not going to come as a gift. This can be a job offer. And I want to mention that this can be there's a correspondence here, maybe something that you have applied coming ahead, because I see a line of here the phone lines, and that the response is coming ahead. You are going to receive some very good news, but also the masculine energy with the Taurus comes forward. You might have to put some energy into this thing as well. Okay, and energy, whenever you're putting it, inspired action is the key rather than just doing mindless things. I see here a tulip blooming here. It's been a long time I didn't see a tulip in a cup. I see the tulip here. Tulip indicates resilience. So in this space, resilience is required, but it's not going to be like forceful resilience. It is going to be you doing your day-to-day and taking on your challenges and moving on with them. I see there's a person here who's wearing a crown. This can be someone who's actually going to come up as like an emotional person, and they're looking at you in a very loving way. This can be the full support that you're going to receive. I feel like this can be a person, though. It's not going to be like angelic thing. I see letter T here, like Timothy or Tammy. It can be in their first name or the last name, someone with a short hair. And this person is going to be standing there with you and maybe helping you get over this mountain. This person's like the mountain, the bold gentleman building in front of you. This person and you are going to cruise this really fast together. I even see a car here. This can be maybe even like driving in a car to another place with this companion coming along for you. Let's move ahead towards the end of the week. I see here there's actually an angry kind of like a male face here with the slanted eyes. He has a crown as well. The crown, but looks a little bit primitive, like made out of bone. This can be an ancestral thing, ancestral wounded masculine, someone who's actually maybe being destructive. Or you're seeing the effects of like a destructive person. They're standing on your way. I see that you're watching this person, staring at this person. And I feel like you're going to overcome this energy. Somehow maybe convincing. So if you get Seven of Swords when I'm reading your cards, means that you need to be very tactical in this thing. You cannot be just fight force with force. And what's going to happen is I see there's a house that you're standing on. maybe this is a housing issue or home issue, family issue. You're going to overcome that, okay? There's another person here because behind this person supporting you, waiting for you to overcome this thing. And finally, towards the end, this can be even a conversation, tough conversation that you will have, maybe about an inheritance of a family member, such thing. And at the end of that, I see a fire burning here. Fire is a good sign because fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they love adventure, travel. So it means that when you finalize this conversation, maybe this is something that you have been avoiding for a while. When you complete that, the new pathway will open and the fire is going to start burning. The fire of new adventure, new ideas coming in, maybe the things that you have been wanting to do for a long time that you didn't do, you're going to get the chance to do those things, okay? I see another cup here, but no, I see a person actually holding like a bottle, like a champagne bottle, which is a very good sign because there are two double highways, pathways opening. I see letter A here. This can be a place that you're going to be traveling. So definite celebration coming ahead. That can be the fire, can be a bonfire that you're like celebrating around it. I see a small dragon flying over it. Dragons also indicate fire signs. This can be a fire sign coming alone to help you out with this, or you are cultivating the fire, finding an opportunity to follow your passion. Let's get into your plate now, the saucer. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Your energy field is intact. Tears of joy are not going anywhere. Definitely some celebration happening. The news, whatever the answer is, yes, it has a progress. I see two people, two adult. Actually, I'm not going to say adult because this looks like an adult male as well with like this head cap that is wearing this head, specific type of hat on top of his head. I think like the British, it's not British actually, but British fashion, it just actually sprout from that. Your desire coming fast, so it kind of reminds me of the Dr. Watson, the Sherlock Holmes. I'm a huge fan, and kind of like a Dr. Watson type of hat he's wearing. And we have two massive authorities surrounding this person. When I see hat, it doesn't mean this person is smaller than them, but he has a skill and he has here a bowl, a cup, he's offering something. In this case, you can be the one getting the offer because I feel like this is your energy. There's someone in between. There are two people. They're not really looking at each other here. Maybe they're coming to you so you can help them make up the situation. This can be two partners, business partners, or you are going to have an effect, and there's another fourth person eventually here that has a wand in their hand, mend everything together. This can be, I see it here, looks like flower bouquet and a diamond. Diamond can symbolize a very big wealth opportunity. And if you can resolve the situation, I even see a woman's face here looking at the situation. There's a dog. Seems like you might be even entering into a new environment with people who require solutions, and your skill set, your knowledge, your experience, or your speaking skills. Maybe you are a very good convincer, negotiator, arbitrator, and they might need that information, that conversation from you. And when you enter in, you see they're tying back together. They're tied back together, and there's a number 9 here. Number 9 can be also indicative of like a key unlocking a door of opportunity for you when you mend this relationship. The magician here is inside of your heart space. This is someone that you probably know, and they are actually waving the magic wand to fix things and make things happen, but can be like later after you actually put your finger into the event and resolve things. I see number 3 and 9, like 39. 3 indicates creativity. I see tears of joy actually fell out of your plate right here. The 9 is representative of enlightenment. So you're creative. If you're creative already, you have maybe a creative endeavor. You're maybe already making something, or you already have something that's scripted, designed, written down, book, or whatever it is. The 39 is it is going to get like a makeup. I feel like it is going to be redone. Maybe if this is a book, it's gonna get a different book cover. If this is like online program that you're producing, you're doing, it is going to get a new face. Maybe a new graphic designer is going to vamp it up a little bit. And it seems like when you do, there's many people surrounding you. It is going to change the course, the way this thing actually observed by people. Many people are going to be attracted to this, it seems like here. The thing is, the attraction might take a while, but maybe redoing and the makeup, this rebuilding this thing can be happening this week. The idea might flow to you. I see another bull here. You can see the horns of the bull. Bull indicates a Taurus. This can be a Taurus. There's a heavy Taurus energy in your cup, and this is a collective reading. You might be a Taurus. You might have a Taurus in your life. Also Taurus, the bull indicates masculinity, and if you're dealing with a toxic masculinity, or you are actually maybe forcing yourself to do things rather than getting inspiration and doing it in a lightly manner, this actually keeps showing up here. This is suggesting that maybe you need to slow down a little bit so you can do things faster, so you can see straight ahead faster which way to go. Okay, and I see here there's guidance also showing up here. The guidance, the magician, can be a Virgo or a Gemini here standing, and Geminis tend to be very social. This can be someone in a social environment, and Virgos tend to be extremely organized. Someone social and organized can be actually being the example for you, opening up the pathway for you towards the end of the week. Okay. All right, my beautiful, that's all for this one. I hope you enjoy your reading. I'm going to jump into each zodiac sign now. You can go ahead and check the description box as well as the first comment for your zodiac sign. You're going to see the timestamps there. And if that's all for you today, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start off by pulling your symbols for the week. Let's see what's showing up here, what's coming your way with the symbols. We have a unicorn and tree. Okay, everything looking really good here. Let's pull your missing ingredient, which is actually going to boost your attraction power. Maybe this can be an attitude or the way to do things. It can come as an advice here. We have intelligence. Using intelligence is very important. I will also pull your last card as well here. This is going to be your message of confirmation from the spirit, advice, or guidance. Let's put it on the side. At the end of your reading, also before that, I'm going to pull another here, a guidance, which will reveal how will the blessings come to you. Okay, let's see what's showing up in your tarot. Current situation is the Knight of Swords here. You might have to express your truth. You might have to approach the situation in a very logical way. Seems like you might even receive new ideas. Can be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius actually like rushing through your life. That can be someone intellectual and maybe even bring a different aspect, different understanding into the situation. An intelligence card here actually approving that you see there's a new light, new candle burned up here. This can be your new desire, and focusing onto it intelligently, maybe even analyzing that situation with the mindset, like the eyes of logic is very important here. Let's see, we have here, in order to evolve the situation, you might have to just deep dive. This is the Hermit energy, and you might have to look inside and how you can evolve the situation spiritually at first. Logically analyze, but find the spiritual part that maybe is, which will connect you to this thing. Or maybe something connecting you into this current event emotionally, and you have to pull it out. Okay, we have the unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes, which is aligning here that the changes that you need to make in order to make this thing, get this thing moving. We have a tree that actually indicates affairs with your family. Tree symbol also indicates longevity. So this can be, if this is a project that you're working on right now, seems like it is going to be something that will last for a long time. It's not going to be temporary. So making logical steps, connecting logically as well as emotionally, spiritually to this cause can actually get you to that long term, bring you that longevity in this subject in your mind. This can be a money issue that you're trying to resolve. This can be a love that you're dealing with, maybe an air sign here. We also have a Virgo here that you're dealing with. Seems like one-sided approach is not going to be enough. Okay, we have the moon here. The factors affecting it is like your intuition. Maybe moon indicates that you're in the darkness now, you don't have enough information about the situation, and that's why this is affecting your actions, affecting your reaction. But it seems like here, instead of reacting to the situation, what you should be doing is actually responding. How you can respond to that? You can actually use your intuitive guidance and gather a lot of information that is necessary. Moon also can be a Pisces energy, someone with high intuition who can give you the guidance that you need. I'm going to pull more clarifiers about these cards. What will be the outcome? Actually, the Hierophant here we have, he actually shows up as Pope, an authority figure. This can be a Taurus coming along and helping you, or I feel like because you're the Aries, you are the leader of the zodiac and you are the beginner, like the first one. So you might actually gain a lot of power and authority in the situation. You might lead with like confidence, and you might even like become a guidance for a lot of people. Let's see the current situation with the Knight of Swords. We have a big good luck coming ahead. This can be financial because this angel is actually delivering money to you. So this person might be coming up with a good idea that can have a good big resource of money for you. And the second, we have the jail. So I feel like this is the jail of mind. Maybe you are locked in that kind of like your mind. You keep analyzing this thing. I feel like with the Hermit energy, instead of just judging the situation from locking yourself in a box and not thinking outside of the box, you have to get yourself out of there and start thinking outside of the box. And the factors affecting is the moon. Maybe you received some sort of like upsetting news, and those upsetting news can be causing you to not have clarity for the future. But finally, I see the outcome will be high honor, great success. With the Hierophant here, you're going to get a lot of recognition. And with using intelligence is very important at this point, and recognition will come forward. Let's pull your guidance here. How will the blessings come into your life? Let's see. This can be spiritual guidance as well. Let us see. I see a man standing on the mountaintop. Like, you have to take charge. You're the leader. Like I said, you have to take charge and you have to climb to the top. And maybe it is also already visible to you, but you need to take a leap of faith. And the family affairs with a tree, maybe your family actually has a situation that you have to take the lead and guide them to that final destination. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. That's actually going to be when you seek out the blessings, the goodness, the beauty, healing, and joy, the blessings will come to you in that manner. Okay. Last card here, we have the Queen of the Unicorns, number 43. You're blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. So I feel like here, even if you're not seeing at this moment, there's a good, beautiful beauty surrounds you, and you seeking that out for healing and joy will actually going to bring you more success. And this is going to be your final confirmation. When you look at the beautiful things and look for that in life, that will actually increase your luck and high honor. We have great luck coming in. Maybe even financial success will show up after you start to go after those blessings and beautiful things, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start out by pulling your symbols. Let's see what's showing up here for you for the symbols. Oh, wow. Okay. Disappointment in some affairs, scissors, but it is going to also have the coins here. Money will be coming to you. They're looking good, actually. Disappointment doesn't mean it is going to be something bad, but I feel like this is scissors is actually going to let you cut off something that doesn't really serve you anymore, which is a good sign. I'm going to pull your missing ingredient here, which will actually show you how to boost your energy, what the tools that you should be using. I have here wishful thinking. Okay, beautiful. Let's pull your last card too. This is going to be your message of confirmation from the spirit, advice or guidance. Let's see what you should be doing. I'm going to put this on the side. We're going to check this out at the end. I also have here another card, a surprise card that will actually show us how well the blessings come to your life, like what you should be doing in this moment, okay? What you should be focusing on. Let's see the current situation. Okay, what is this? This is stuck. Okay. Three of Wands wanted to come forward under all these cards. So let's see. Your current situation seems very optimistic. You might not be feeling it right now. You might not be seeing the opportunities coming to you. But I feel like here, there is something. Okay, this is the second card, wants to come ahead. There's something showing up here for you, which is actually going to be a new adventure opportunity or travel, maybe moving into a new place. And that will, like, whatever your current situation is, there's going to be a lot of excitement coming ahead for you. And how will that evolve within the next few days? We have your Six of Cups. You might be meeting from someone from your past, maybe from your childhood, and also maybe this new adventure is going to be related to your childhood dream. Okay, that can be also rising to the surface, and you might get as a slight idea or an inspiration. It's good to follow. That can actually reboost this energy of investments or ideas coming to you, or maybe starting a new business idea. That can be like something coming along and growing by time. And the internal factors or external factors, we have Two of Wands. Planning is very important. So if you haven't started planning what to do with this new endeavor coming your way, it is suggesting you to start writing things down, start planning, okay? Because the outcome is going to be, you have to defend this thing. And I feel like with the bottom card, we have a Page of Pentacles here, actually states that this can be something that will bring a lot of wealth, and maybe even chances of money will be coming to you, flowing to you in a beautiful way. So defend what you're creating here. Maybe do not share it with everyone, because it seems like cutting off the scissors can be the things, the affairs that are not really serving you. This can be maybe you started off something with someone already. It's not really working out the way you want it to be, but you have a good idea that can bring a lot of money in coins, basically. But you have to be aware of that, that doesn't serve you, and cut it off and start planning out the next steps in your endeavor. Let's see some clarifiers. The Three of Wands is actually, we have a main woman here. This can be like a woman that will be helping you out along the way, or this can be a feminine idea, meaning that you need to use your creative powers before you take action. Even though Three of Wands is like a masculine card, which indicates like taking action, doing things, but I feel like this is going to be balanced with the masculine and the feminine energies. So it is going to include some creative action. It's going to be something creative that you need to do initially. With the Six of Cups, we have here the High Honor. The next few days, the idea will come to you, and this is going to actually involve something related to high honor, maybe like governmental success, a legal opportunity, or maybe an institutional powerful thing. Your idea will actually get recognition, seems like here, and this can be even finding someone who will maybe invest in that thing that you're planning. And the factors is a lot of money. I feel like this is like very good idea, very good thing coming to you. This can be even like certain things changing about childhood, children, the family affairs are changing, and that will, when you plan it out, that will have a big potential of a lot of money. We have number 2, as you can see, with the 11 coming here. So it is going to be as well as a new beginning, and also bring partnership, okay? That's why you need to defend your territory, because Page of Pentacles is also starting a new business and actually growing in that. Let's see, we have dark thoughts, okay, with the 7 of Wands energy, and I feel like those dark thoughts actually can be you going into like pessimistic thinking, because this is something very big and it has massive potential to get bigger. That can take you out of your comfort zone, and our minds do not like to get out of our comfort zone. And if that's the case, that can actually bring some pessimistic thoughts, or show you some things that are not really favorable at the moment, that can bring this down. I also have a good lady here coming up with a Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and a good lady here can be someone also feminine, creative character who will help you out. Number 6 symbolizes maternal instinct, protective energy, someone maybe like loving, supportive, caring coming ahead to take you out of there. So accept the help coming ahead, okay? We have the wishful thinking card or missing ingredient. So whenever the dark thoughts come through, you need to push them away. That's the missing ingredient in your endeavors. If you want the things to survive and thrive, you have to stay in your wishful thinking, okay? You need to see the positive in everything. Okay, let's see how will the blessings come to your life. I see here someone meditating on a hill and watching the moon and the sun at the same time. So seeing the dark and the light, meaning seeing the good and the bad. Do not just get obsessed or get focused on the bad side of the things. Try to see the good side of the things as well. I see balance and grounding. This is actually going to be maybe through prayer, meditation, grounding yourself physically can actually bring the blessings faster into your life. Let's see your final card right here with the unicorns, the Christ. Okay, oh my gosh. We have number 44, open the door to the kingdom of heaven, okay? Belief is very actually important here. Whatever that you're doing, know that it's already done. Actually, I was listening to something, whoever asked in prayer and believed, it shall be done. Something like that. I'm not sure. I don't want to make it up, but that's something like that came through here. So it seems like it is going to all work out. Everything is going to be like working out for you. If you like know that, walk into that endeavor with confidence, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to be starting off with your symbols right here. Then we're going to move on to your missing ingredient. I have the boat and an older man. Okay, let's see. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, older man can be someone actually going to leave you some inheritance. Let's see the missing ingredient, which will actually boost your attraction power. This can be an attitude or a person that you need to embody. Let's see, or something that you have to let go. There you go, the very come ahead. I will pull your last card also. This is going to be your message of confirmation, advice, or guidance from the spirit. Or maybe showing you that you're always being supported. Let's jump into your tarot, okay? And I will also pull at the end before the last card, how all the blessings will come to you. Let's see what's happening with your current situation and then move on to further details. Okay, we have Six of Swords. You're walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. I know these cards are a little gloomy, but I see a man sitting on a boat here. We have a bird right there. Six swords are behind his back. Like not really behind his back, but just not really touching him anymore. So whatever that happened is left behind. It's in the past now. And you're moving on from choppy waters to the calmer shores, which is actually a very good sign. Within the couple days, the new adventure opportunity will come through when you walk away from something that doesn't serve you. This can be a new offer, new opportunity, a travel opportunity, or someplace maybe you're going to be moving on to. And I have here like an inheritance type of a thing coming through. Inheritance, winning, or a windfall. The older gentleman, we have two older gentlemen here, not really too old, but can be someone actually helping you out, giving you a hand along the way. And what can affect this? Okay, the situation. Your change of perspective can affect this situation, okay? You have to change your perspective in certain things because this is going to come, you like it or not. If you keep thinking, worrying about this is not really working, this is actually going to not end well or such, maybe you are actually like feeling fear about the situation, you need to pause on your tracks and you need to change that attitude in order to experience this blessing. And final outcome is Three of Pentacles, amazing success, okay? Three of Pentacles can mean teamwork makes the dream work, maybe coming together with people that are loving, supportive of you, and they're as talented as you are. This can also mean that you already have done the work, and that's going to get massive recognition from like a higher powers, okay? Let's see, get some clarifiers here with the Six of Swords. What are you walking away? Okay, we have the main lady here, main person, main subject of character, a feminine character in your life that you're walking away. This can be also the person that is actually giving you the worry, because we have here a worried lady, and this person might be giving you the worry. You have to walk away from that worrisome thoughts, or this person that is actually have built-in anxiety already. 3 of Wands energy, we have a little child coming with a stork here. This is new adventure, again supporting that, because having a child actually comes with its own blessings. The children usually come with their own blessings, and it seems like there's a new beginning here, a new endeavor that will evolve within the next couple days. This can be a new child coming into your family as well, and that will lead to the success eventually. The external factors, we said that we have a short disease here, maybe short-term mental discussion, maybe that the worry can cause this. Like, it doesn't have to be physical, but this can also be someone in the family, older gentleman. We have dealings or relationships with an older gentleman. He can be having like a short-term disease and like causing you to pause on your tracks, that you might have to take a break. And the third one, we have the fourth one, we're gonna have a meeting. There you go. This is like the universe is saying, like, I meant what I said. You're gonna come together with people, and we have three pentacles, 3 aligned people coming together and having a meeting, and at that meeting you're gonna come out with very successful result. Okay, letting go of the worry. This is the missing ingredient, meaning this doesn't mean that you have to worry because it's a missing ingredient. It means that worry can be a little bit needed if you're too comfortable. If you're too comfortable, too laid back, if you're not caring, you have to start caring a little bit. But if you're too worried, this can symbolize that you have to let it go. Okay, let's see, how will the blessings come to you? This usually involves an advice or releasing something that doesn't serve you anymore. Let's see the messages of the moon here. Okay, we have someone actually watching, maybe even meditating, watching the moon in the darkness. Intuitive guidance is important. I seek truth and act upon my realization. So the blessings will come when you understand certain things that maybe you're not really seeing right now. And realizations are important. The ideas coming to you, inspirations, and the truth is your own truth, not somebody else's truth. When you come to understand certain truths that are not yours, I feel like you're going to understand other things. The realizations are going to come through. When you follow those along, you're going to actually come across the blessings. And because we have a dark picture here, I feel like this is intuitive guidance. A gut feeling is going to be very important here. Let's see your final message. Divine sight. See the divine in everyone. So you might come across with people. I feel like you're walking away from someone here, and you might be thinking like this person is worrying you, aligning all together, and you're gonna have to walk away from the situation. But I feel like this is actually a factor that is moving you away from what's not meant for you towards what's meant for you, the real blessing, the real truth, what's meant for you. Okay, so try to see that in everyone. Do not blame or do not feel resentment for so long, because that can drain your energy. When you walk away from that person that doesn't serve you, that's actually guiding you towards what's meant, truly meant for you. Okay, right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start out by pulling your symbols, and the symbols are going to give us a general idea of how the things are working out. And then I'm going to pull up a card from this missing ingredient. This is going to be actually showing us how will your attraction power get boosted. This can be an advice or guidance, or maybe something that you should be avoiding from. Let's see. Single pointedness, okay, being locked and loaded into the target. And also I'm going to pull your final card here. This is going to show us a message of confirmation, advice, or guidance from the spirit. Also, I have here a surprise card that will actually show us how will the blessings come to you. Let's see, we have a dog, and getting together with friends, and tulip indicates great passion. Tulip can indicate a masculine energy. As a Taurus that you are, even though you're a female, doesn't matter. You have a massive masculine power, which is actually, we have the Taurus on the Empress. So it means that you are actually balancing the masculine and feminine perfectly, okay? So I have here the dogs can actually represent the masculine power, and the tulip is the feminine power. Seems like you're coming together with people that are aligned with your energy is going to create some passion, bring out some creative ideas this week, okay? Keep that in mind. Let's see what's happening with your current situation. We have the death card here. You see this lady is standing in the cemetery. Usually we have actually a death rider in the Scorpio card, the death card, but we have a more feminine energy here. So gently you're leaving some things behind, which is the structure that doesn't serve you anymore. In the original tarot, what we see is on the background, there is actually sun coming up from the background. So this is actually going to start a new day. This can be maybe you're finalizing your work at a place that you're finding a new space for yourself, moving on, maybe moving to a new place, a home, a house environment. That is going to be a different structure. Single point in this is the missing ingredient. So be focused on your goal. Okay, we have here the bow and arrow, Sagittarius energy. Fiery action might be necessary here. Being actually focused on what you leave, what you're leaving behind, and have your straight focus on the things in front of you, the task in front of you. That's very important. That's the missing ingredient here. How will the current situation evolve? Ace of Pentacles, it seems like here within the next few days this evolvement is going to happen. You might get a very good offer, a job opportunity, a new education or new home, a new vehicle, something that will change your financial situation, evolve it in a good sense, in a good manner, okay? So whatever is you're leaving that behind, it is not something that's serving you anymore. This can be also even an attitude that you're leaving behind, by the way. And then it is going to bring, the next step will be evolving into massive wealth and opportunity. What factors can affect it? The justice here. So being in your power and doing the right thing is so important here. This is internally. Externally as well, outside of you, karma can be working out very well. So what you put out is what you get back. If you put out there good energy, and if you actually help people, did the best that you can, that is going to come back multiplied. And it doesn't have to be coming back from the same source that you actually put the energy in. It can be coming from another source, a different energy. We have great passion coming in. You might even get like $1 million idea, okay? But justice is a very good card here. So if you have been going through trials and tribulations, the justice card symbolizes that that's coming to an end. Final result, we have Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles, as you can see, she's enjoying the wealth that she's creating here. So it is not only going to be you're going to have your cake and you're going to be eating it too. So it is going to actually a pleasurable success at the end of the day. Let's see, get the clarifiers here. I'm using here Kipper from Alexander Mosruk. And this is Turkish translation, but I think you can find like English one as well. We have the sorrow and sadness. That's what you're leaving behind, which is a very good sign. So this can be some event that hurt you, or some person with a Scorpio energy hurt you maybe in the past. That's going to be your current situation. Maybe you're dealing with this for a while now. Now it is going to be a thing of the past. Okay, that's the ending. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles coming up with a little child. The little child is being carried by this beautiful stork. This is actually migration of mind, okay? Migration of mind from power to wealth, prosperity, opportunity. So it seems like you're evolving from this past pain to new beginnings. And this is going to be, because child, I'm going to take it as a new beginning. If you're wanting a child, that can be also a symbol of that. And the child will also come with its abundance. This can be a child in your family, maybe going to school, which will find financial support in the endeavors that they're doing. And this can be your energy as well. If you're starting a new something, this financial support will be coming forward for that as well. The factors are actually going to bring big justice. I feel like the justice card with a big honor coming through here. So that's going to be the external. You're going to get some sort of like a recognition of your hard work. That's going to be recognized. As soon as it recognized that, you're going to start seeing that the wheel of karma turning, your hard work actually starting to pay off. Final result, we have the jail here. I want to see what's actually, we have the justice also. I feel like Nine of Pentacles, we see this woman in her garden enjoying the wealth that she has created. The Jail can indicate that maybe you have been locked in a position and situation for so long. And we have with the courthouse here, the justice will be served eventually. The final result is actually you're going to get out of that space that you have been locked up for a while, okay? This doesn't have to be locking up in the sense of like in the legal sense, but this can be maybe a contract binding you to a place. And because Nine of Pentacles represents a single person, I'm gonna say this can be a relationship that you're feeling locked inside for a long time as well. It seems like here you're going to get out of there. Even though I see a couple here, we have a mentor teaching the student how to get out of that situation. We even see a scroll here. So legal binding agreements, maybe they're going to be broken off. You're going to be released from that. Single pointedness, actually, this is the missing ingredient. You have to be single focused on the subject in your hand rather than spreading it all around, okay? When you're focused, it's going to be easier to resolve. Let's see your how will the blessing came to you card here. This is actually advice also. Okay. We have many cards flipped, but I want to see this one. Let's see the picture first. Okay, we have a waterfall. Waterfall symbolizes emotion. So emotional satisfaction is definitely coming forward. We have Aurora Borealis, I think something like that. And the full moon is effect, meaning the waters are being affected by the full moon. Emotional solutions also coming forward ahead. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. This is the blessing. That's how it will flow to you, as it is actually suggesting that being in the flow, following the guidance, higher guidance, being like water, instead of just being restricted in a box and just forcing your habits or what you like thinking patterns. You need to be in the flow, and if the course of the river changes, you have to flow with it in order to change the current situation. Okay, let's see your final message of confirmation. A birth. We had a little kid to show up as well. Beautiful treasure box on the back of the scene. Be receptive to a new idea, child, or situation. Again, child is being approved again. This can be someone younger than you who has valuable information that you need to receive from that. Okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start out with your symbols, and let's see what are the messages coming through them. Okay, two of them wants to come forward. We have the yoke. This is actually being tied down to a situation. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, we have 4 cards here. Someone will gossip about all their secrets. And finally, we have the carriage, a journey either physical or mental. Feel like you're overall, you are in a position or situation that is not really serving you. That might be even like negative people in that space that are weighing you down. And the universe and your guidance, angels, suggesting maybe you should walk away from that in order to find the peace that you're looking for. Let's pull up your missing ingredient. This will reveal how to boost your attraction power, or what to let go, or, you know, if you're attached to certain things. Let's see what we have here. We have self-acceptance, or what to do here. Okay, I'm also going to pull up a card for your final message of confirmation, advice, or guidance from the spirit. We're going to put this on the side, and we're going to check to see what's happening on that one at the end. Towards the end also, I'm going to pull up a card from this deck to see how will the blessings come to you, what action plan is suggested for you. Let's see what's happening with your tarot current situation. Justice coming ahead. Justice is a very strong card. Maybe you are in a position or a situation that you have been waiting for this paperwork to come through, and I feel like tied down maybe by a contract or by a relationship that is legal. You have been tied down somewhere. Someone is extremely stubborn and willing to unchange. This can be, I feel like, marriage energy as well. Here, marriage can be business marriage too. Maybe married to someone by business. And Someone will gossip all about all your secrets. And I feel like if that's the case, that happened already, this can be like violation of an NDA, non-disclosure. You can actually, with the karma energy, with the justice here, you might even get like a compensation for that. Okay, let's see how will the current situation evolve within the next couple days. Seems like it is going to be something that you would love to have in your life. The 10 of Cups indicates happy family environment, having the emotional satisfaction, long-term structure, and maybe even raising your children in a very good way. This is going to evolve from this justice situation, like the karma is actually going to turn around and start bringing you what you deserve, and then you're going to start getting that family acceptance, self-acceptance we have here as your missing ingredient, as well as we're going to get some more family guidance and acceptance as well. I feel like here this three of the things that are coming along, like the things that are tying you down, people are weighing you down, is actually something that is going to be a thing of the past, because it seems like you're going to journey either physical or mental, or maybe both here. This is the outcome. Your tarot is looking perfect. Let's see what factors can affect your situation right now. I don't do reversals. This was actually my cats keep kicking my things off of my table. So I'm going to reverse it back around. We have here the Ace of Swords. This is a new idea. The factors are going to affect it. First of all, there's a new idea coming forward. I feel like this is going to be your inspiration to turn the things around. The second thing can be here, person who wants to communicate with you and resolve this problem. This can be maybe the person that wronged you in the past coming ahead. Maybe they know they did something wrong. We're going to get some clarifiers to see what this is. And they're going to internally, from your end, and externally, outside effects, is going to turn things around faster than you can fathom, because Swords energy is a fast energy here. Finally, I have Six of Pentacles. No, this is actually Four of Pentacles. Yeah, we have a person here like tied his arms up, and it was reversed. So I don't do reversal, but we can interpret it two ways. This can be maybe if you are being stubborn about not communicating your feelings, desires, or thoughts about certain issue, you have to step up and you have to start speaking those things out. And this is maybe you're holding back too much, you're too attached to the wrong things. When we flip it around, it indicates that holding on to the right things here, okay? And seeing things black and white rather than seeing things in a strict manner, or maybe even like putting too much meaning into the people's actions. Seeing things black and white for this moment is going to be really helpful for you. Seeing things black and white indicates that good and bad, okay? Not saying, okay, he did this thing, but he's actually a very good person. That's actually seeing things in gray. But at this moment, that's like good way to live the life. But at this moment, for this next 7 days, you have to, in order to protect your territory, what you have already created, you have to see things like in a very clear cut way. Because we have a Page of Pentacles also showing up here. There's a new opportunity coming, and this new opportunity is not going to forgive compromise, okay? So you shouldn't be compromising from yourself, especially from your own garden. We have self-acceptance here. You are going to be number one subject here for this next 7 days. Let's see the clarifiers. What is the current situation about the Justice? If you're locked up inside of like something that is not really serving you, we have actually is a gift coming. Okay, this is beautiful. With the Justice, I feel like the justice system can be granting you something that is going to be a massive gift. This is, like I said, karma actually turning around and starting to work for you. That can indicate that as well. We have a lot of money coming forward. That how will the current situation evolve? First of all, love, family, structure, maybe people that are actually like not the bloodline, but chosen families that will create a lot of money together, or maybe you're going to hit the jackpot somehow with the family and friends, okay? Ace of Swords can be, communication can happen with this woman. This is the main female in a situation. This can be feminine energy, the creative power, creative character of the situation as well. This can also be maybe if you're looking for a new job, because there's a new communication line opening here. This can be someone who's going to do the hiring, who's actually picking and choosing. And I feel like with this person's energy, can be someone wealthy as well, okay? Maybe they have a higher mindset. And they're going to affect the situation, I feel like, in a positive way. Final result, we have a travel opportunity coming ahead. And this can be because with Page of Pentacles, can be a new job opportunity, new learning experience. This can be, the travel can come forward with the energy of like a new job, okay, new offer, maybe a new financial opportunity coming ahead that will require you to move from one place to another. Let's see how will the blessings come your way. This is actually kind of like an advice card here. Let's see, we have the full moon, mostly the full moon coming up, but you have the full moon. Taurus had the full moon as well, but we also have the clouds for you. I have power, it is real. I mean, this is like full moon, self-acceptance. It is all like supporting that you have to see what's inside of you, your talent, skills. They're going to be extremely necessary here in order for you to excel and make this a lot of money. So you need to pull out those skill set, maybe the things that you don't even see as skills. Okay, they're going to be required and you need to feel the power of those. This is your final confirmation. The magic is alive in your life. There is magic around you, so expect excitement and joy. Seems like there's going to be a great evolving things happening. There's going to be a great upgrade coming ahead for you, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to your weekly energy update. Today, we're going to start out with your symbols right here. We're going to see the general energy, overall what's happening. Then I'm going to pull one more card. This is going to be the missing ingredient, maybe the tactics that you need to embody, the things that you need to let go in order to achieve success in that thing that you want in your life. Let's see what we have here. Imitation, okay. Imitation is a good positive thing here, so you can take example of someone before you do something. You can watch someone carefully. This is your message of confirmation, advice, or guidance from the spirit. It didn't shuffle. I'm going to do it again. Let's see what's coming ahead. We're going to check to see this as a confirmation at the end. And I also have here another surprise card that will reveal how well the blessings come into your life. We have a vulture and a vase. A vulture it says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, but it's like far from the truth. We have a secret admirer here with the vase here, okay? So vulture, another meaning of the vulture in the coffee cups, I usually interpret this as like a cleaner. Okay, if you are going through something that is not really very useful for you at this moment, this can be a person coming along and cleaning up the mess. Okay, so it can be a person, but also can be an event happening, maybe cleaning up the mess that without even you touching to soap and like the water. What we have initially, your energy here, the devil sits down on the throne. It's different than what we usually see in the regular tarot. And devil indicates actually Capricorn energy. But why? Because Capricorn is the goat. Goats tend to be extremely stubborn animals in some good ways, in some bad ways. Good ways because like you cannot feed them artificial food, for example. They only want like the meadows and such. Another thing with the Capricorn and the goats are when they actually get stubborn about something, they can like fall off the cliff. They don't mind that. They want everything to go their way. So current situation here, maybe you are doing some things right while you're insisting on certain things, but maybe you're doing some things wrong. So it doesn't have to be the same thing. It can be two different things that you are actually dealing with right now. Imitation, for example, if you're imitating a certain person, that is a good example. So this is the missing ingredient. That's a good thing. But if you're imitating someone who's a bad example and not going to serve in the future for you, maybe you should reconsider and let that go. How will the current situation evolve within a couple days? I don't do reverse readings. I have cats. They kick off my stuff off the table. This is the Fool card coming along. So I'm going to flip this up. Fool indicates new beginning. If this was reversed, let's say, you're going to be stepping into a new future. But the Fool, if it's reversed, it means that it is acting in a foolish way, not considering or taking the past experiences into consideration. Let's see it further. It seems like this time around you have a cat companion. This is going to be a feminine character, creative. Also, cats tend to be like luxury oriented, I want to say. Not luxury, but they like to rest. They like comfort oriented, okay? So it seems like here, this journey, in a few days, you're going to set off to a journey. This doesn't have to be a physical journey. It can be like an emotional journey as well. It is going to be comfort oriented, okay? What factors can affect you? 9 of Wands. Okay, wounded warrior energy. Maybe you have some, like I said, past experiences that hurt you, but now you have their effects on your shoulder. And this can right now affect the process of the things. Maybe this is a new job that you're beginning. Maybe you are always like so impeccable with what you do. That's your obsession. That's what gets you stuck in certain details and missing the others. But this time around, you're starting something new. But you have your boundaries up here because something in the past maybe hurt you or blocked your success. Now you know what to do. And this is not a negative thing. This means that you might have to be a little bit less defensive, but also knowing what to protect, what's not that important. Final result is Page of Cups here. There's a beautiful emotionally charged offer coming forward. This is going to be something really satisfying for you. Let's see the clarifiers and see if this is love. Page of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. As far as I know, Capricorns can get along very well with Pisces. Let me know if that just applies to you. But also, this can be like a love offer or a job offer. And we have like a little beautiful love pendant here. Padlock. It seems like a padlock as well. So you're unlocking some locked doors with this one as well. We have the High Honor with actually the Devil card coming ahead. So whatever that you are obsessing about, like I feel like I'm not going to take the Devil in your case as a negative card here. Maybe your hard work will be appreciated here. That will get the High Honor. But also, maybe if you're like turning certain things into addiction, instead of turning them into some obsessions or addictions, you can actually cultivate and switch their energy around and turn it into High Honor. That can even get like a lot of recognition for you. With the Fool energy, there's a definitely change. We have 2 horses galloping towards a new pathway here. Definitely 9 is enlightenment, 0 and 9. 0 is also circle, new beginning. 9 is the enlightenment coming ahead. And I feel like with this energy, the situation will evolve from this like hard work, maybe too much of like taking your time and mind power, to lightly and gently turning into something that you will enjoy. The factors are, we have a marriage here. Maybe that's why you have here the boundaries up, because maybe marriage can be also a contractual relationship that you had with an employee or someone that really hurt you. Now, like the factors are affecting it. You might have like a high boundaries, but this time around, I feel like there's a change coming in. Like I said, maybe you see the vulture as someone who is actually doing things like against you, but it seems like here with the Vase, this person is going to be really an admirer, or this new job that you're going to start at is going to really add value into your life, okay? Finally, we have unexpected money coming in with the Page of Cups. So marriage can be like a contractual job opportunity or something that you had now is going to start paying off, and unexpected money that you see she's on the desk and she's receiving. That's why I interpret this as a job, maybe something that you worked for in the past. Like I said, with your missing ingredient, imitation is important. Imitating someone in a mindful way, okay? Because I see here, like what's happening here is like he actually went like a very long pathway here. He actually split a little bit and just show like the pain, or maybe like he's representing something. But what this student does, he just cut off the whole finger here. So don't do that, okay? You don't have to sacrifice everything because somebody else is showing something. I'm going to give an example as, for example, diet or exercise, okay? You can watch teacher doing something, and you don't have to go and overdo the teacher. Okay, you should be doing as much as you can do. It doesn't have to push your boundaries too much. That will hurt you eventually. Okay, you don't even have to do over the teacher, because they have been practicing certain things for years, so you don't have to just catch up to them in one day. It can even take you for a couple of months or a year as well. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be perfect or copy somebody else. Let's see how will the blessings come to your life. We have a book here. Information is important, and this is actually not the full moon. Let's see what kind of moon is that. Waning gibbous moon. I gather more wisdom each day. So yeah, imitation, but while you're imitating, you need to learn also more information. You need to put more information into your knowledge. This can be, if this is a job situation, this is about like learning more, maybe other details that you need to acquire. If this is like a marriage or a relationship, maybe there are things happening that you need to learn more about it. And maybe even in the relationships, like now I'm watching, there are people on Instagram, I think Jillian Turnecki, there's a woman, she gives great, she's a psychologist, and she gives great relationship advice. And that can be like the missing thing here. Instead of like imitating 100% without knowledge, gathering the knowledge and actually applying it to your own life rather than just copying one by one. Let's see your final message here. We have help. The help you need is on its way, so keep watching for it. So if you're in need of any kind of help, it seems like it is coming forth really fast here. Okay, beautiful. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start off with your symbols. Let's see what the symbols are going to reveal for you. And then I'm going to pull up a card from this here, the Osho Tarot. We're gonna see your missing ingredient, the advice, spirit from the guidance, like what you should be doing or what you should be avoiding. We have hope. Okay, hoping is the good thing for now. This is your last card. This is going to be message of confirmation, advice, or guidance from the spirit. Let's see what this one says. We're gonna put this on the side, check it to see as an approval at the end. I will also pull a card from this deck that will reveal how will the doors of abundance, how will the blessings will come to you. Doors of abundance will open to you. We have the Cup. You should accept valid criticism. And the Rooster coming along. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay, this is actually, you should accept valid criticism. I feel like these are like very supportive of each other. This can be your attitude. Maybe you are. But I know as far as the Cancers are very humble. Time to time, depending on the personality. But this is actually telling you, I feel like your path is going to cross with someone this week. They're going to be maybe a little pain to put up with. So what happens is, but even though they can be someone a little bit arrogant, the advice that they're going to speak, their words are not going to, they're going to reflect some truth in there, okay? And that truth doesn't mean that you are doing something wrong. You should accept valid criticism. So, for example, this can be someone who gives out money advice. Maybe you're actually putting your money into the things that doesn't really have future, and their advice can be something valid, but not their attitude so much. They might not have that tactful message giving attitude. Okay, it's your duty here to pick out whatever is useful for you and leave out what's not really working out. Okay, let's see the current situation here. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, you might be invested in something. This come out as a money. This can be also relationship advice as well. You might be actually working on something, and you planted your seeds. Now you're waiting for the seeds to grow, but you're not really seeing in progress, and that can put you into a doubtful state. And that's like the current situation that's coming up. How can you evolve out of this? What you should be doing within the next couple days is, we have the page of Knight of Pentacles coming along. So your seeds are well planted. This is basically proving that. So you don't have to dig up the seeds and look back what's happening in there. So if this is a desire that you actually shoot out to the universe is actually working on it. If this is actually like you're looking for a job, you send out all the resumes and waiting for the response to come. Patience is the key here, because the earth signs, the earth tend to be patient to grow things. Seems like the situation will start to move. You're going to start seeing signs, but this is going to be a little bit slower progress compared to the other suits, because we have the Pentacle suits heavy coming here. This indicates that the progress is going to be a little slower than desired pace. Okay. Thirdly, we have the Lovers here. This is actually going to affect the situation in a way that maybe if you actually focus on the things you love or spend time with the people that are aligned with your energy, the people that you love, that will actually boost your situation, boost this thing to happen really faster, and maybe even help you ignore this person or maybe eliminate this person out of the equation. Okay, Lovers energy. This can also be someone who you love and get along really well with showing up in your life. Okay, the final result is actually Queen of Wands, a very strong character, personality, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This can be you, doesn't matter, male or female. This is actually, she's oozing confidence. She makes her moves in silence and she actually gets things done. And very confident, powerful, strong personality. And it seems like eventually, even if you're not feeling confident, like I said, you have doubts here, finally you're going to reach out to that final confidence, final point, that confidence. So keep moving towards what you are desiring. And also the Lovers card indicates focus more on, spend more times on the things that you would love to do, and the people, maybe the things that you would love to do, spend more time with the people who actually gives you life. Okay, we have the main female here. This can be your seeds planted. We can come up with two different ideas. Main female can be the creator energy, the empress energy. This can be a Taurus or a Libra. So this person can be someone, maybe you did start doing things together. This can be a relationship that you started communicating, talking, but you're not really getting any results. That can be also bringing doubt into you. This can be a person that you had maybe hiring manager. If you're looking for a new job, hiring manager, maybe you had the conversation, but they're not really coming back to you, and that's why you're feeling concerns. But Knight of Pentacles suggesting here, maybe it is time for you to maybe shoot out an email, reconnect again, ask the last situation, what's happening. We have the Court here. Court indicates correspondence. Yes, you have to start taking action, not in a rushing way, but in a checking out what's happening, maybe getting back in touch to see what the progress of your situation right now. Let's see what the Lovers we have here. Legal matters, again, legal matters coming in. So I feel like with the Lovers energy, the things are going to be, the factors are going to be affecting your situation by legal matters, but in a loving way, in a way that will be beneficial for you, in a way that will be resolving the situations in your life. Another thing with the Lovers card, because it's the energy of the Archangel Raphael, and that is actually healing energy. If this is like a matter, maybe a health issue that you needed financial support, insurance claims, and that such, can be the legal matter actually resolving on that end. That can be representative of that. And we have a gift coming ahead. Final result is like your confidence, your energy is going to help you receive something that will be a great gift. And like I said, you seem like you have a doubt because of maybe a person, maybe the things that happened in the past, but the missing ingredient is hope in your life. Okay, hoping that there's a higher power. What happens in this picture is there are two people, they were lost in a jungle, they found each other, and they're happy because they found each other, but now they're lost together. Okay, there's depending on a human power in this space. This actually suggests that rather than depending on like a human hope, human power, expecting things from a higher power is the key here. Okay, doesn't matter if you believe in angels, spirits, or guides, and God and the energy, like the creator of all that is. I believe that we're like human beings, like we're like devices, like electronic devices that were plugged into a higher power, and it seems like that higher power is going to send you the solution. Okay, let's see how will the blessings come into your life? We have here a waxing crescent moon. I will not remain stuck. I choose change. So yeah, like if you're even lost in the jungle, you don't know which way to go, there is a place that you can find a pathway. Do not just sit down there and wait for the things to come to you. It seems like you might have to call up, like pick up the phone and call some people, okay? And even if you are dealing with an arrogant person, that's not going to be a permanent thing. That's going to be a temporary thing. That person is going to actually like stay in the past really fast. They're going to flow with the current, and they're going to be left behind. Let's see your final message here. Archangel Uriel comes up, become a peace ambassador. So if you're actually feeling helpless, helping someone can be very useful. And this is your confirmation that the peace is coming into your life. And I feel like you will also have the opportunity to spread the peace to other people at the end of the day, as a solution to this matter, okay? Right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your weekly energy update. I'm going to pull up your symbols right here. They're going to give a general idea of what's happening within this week, next 7 days. And then I'm going to pull up a card. This is going to be your missing ingredient, what is missing out of your life, what you should be doing, or what you should be avoiding. Let's see what's coming through with this one. Challenge. Okay, maybe you should take on a challenge. Let's pull your last card as well here. This is going to be your message of confirmation, advice, or guidance from the spirit. We're going to put this on the side and see at the end if everything is aligning together. And from this one, I'm going to pull up a card which will show how the blessings come into your life. We have a ram. This can be an Aries, a stubborn, aggressive person, okay? And a dog, protection from a powerful friend, which is actually looking very good. I feel like this can be the same energy of this people. It can be like two. Two is good. And because this dog has like the symbol, you see the Aries symbol as the nose, this can be the same person. That their stubbornness is actually going to be being protective of you, okay, which is a good sign. Let's see what your tarot has to say. What's the current situation for you right this moment? We have, this is actually Four of Cups. Four of Cups energy indicates maybe you're feeling bored of the current situation because there's some stagnancy happening here. But this can be also being lost in your own world because you don't see the surroundings, the opportunity. Maybe you can even take on a challenge here. This person actually planted the seeds. Now they're picking the things back up. The sun is coming up. The rain is coming up. There are many things happening at the same time. We have a rainbow also showing up here. So you might have to start getting bored of the current situation and maybe pick up a challenge for yourself. That can be actually very useful. We have 10 of Pentacles. How will the things evolve within the next few days? If you pick up a challenge, it seems like that can even bring some sort of financial security. And this is 10 of Pentacles indicates long-term financial security. So the thing coming to you as an inspiration, idea, as a challenge, if you're feeling like, okay, this is not my thing, it's not my cup of tea, do not say that. Do not stay away from it because it can be something very useful for, it can create your long-term security. And we have a stubborn friend here, a powerful friend. This can be very helpful. This person can be very helpful for you to evolve this thing into something big in the future. The factors that can affect it is actually the opportunities flowing into your life extremely fast. This is not going to stay in one spot. This is going to move really fast for you. Eight of Wands indicates many positive opportunities, maybe even overwhelming you at the end of the day, okay? It can be coming really fast, but I still feel like you're not going to be alone in this endeavor. You're going to have, I feel like two can be two as well. Ram, Aries, dog can be someone loyal, structured, someone who knows what they're wanting, also loves to have fun as well. That's the dog personality, but a powerful friend. They can both actually harmonize, and with you as well, a good energy. And final result, we have the Three of Swords here. Three of Swords is actually healing from a heartbreak. The final result is maybe you have tried a financial thing. I see financial thing here, but some interpret this Ten of Pentacles as family, love, long-term security. And I feel like even if you had this boredom is coming from because you had the heartbreak, now Three of Swords indicates that's going to be healing. On the bottom, we have here the Seven of Cups. You might even get many choices with the Hierophant under it. That indicates that actually this is going to be something which will create a lot of structure, authority. Maybe you're going to become a leader, like become someone that actually leads people. We have Seven of Cups can be some sort of the heartbreak, maybe healing, or also caused by maybe you're going to have many options to choose from. And this is going to, you're going to have some sort of like a missing fear of missing out of the other things, but eventually your choice will direct you to a powerful place. Okay, let's get the clarifiers and see what they are showing us for you here. Let's get this a little straightforward. This is a little like looking like a vintage collection cards here, but they're darker, so it becomes really hard to see. While you are maybe in your own thoughts, there's a beautiful gifts coming ahead for you. The rose indicates this is going to be something that you would love to have in your life. This is not going to be something that will actually add on to your boredom. It is going to bring some excitement into the situation. We have an expectation coming ahead with the Ten of Pentacles. So expect the good things to come to you because they are actually waiting for you to start expecting, asking for them to the universe, to the people surrounding you. Financial security might be showing up, or the people who are in financial security situation can show up in your energy, but you need to be in expectation and maybe even asking for the things. Okay, the factors, we have a good gentleman showing up with the Eight of Wands, fast energy. A good gentleman can be also one of the facilitators of this good opportunities coming your way. Okay, we have the main man with the heartbreak healing. So this can be someone who caused the heartbreak, can come up with an apology. We have on the bottom legal matters. This person can be the one that actually caused the legal matters to happen. The Hierophant can symbolize also government, and maybe some things happen about the governmental things. And this is going to be a challenge that you're going to be taking on. And eventually you're going to resolve that. You're going to be the successful party in this thing. Okay. I see two powerful friends affecting you and supporting you. These people can be also who are maybe lawyers, accountants. They have knowledge about this kind of matters. Okay. Let's see how will the blessings come to your life. This kind of comes as an advice as well. So we have a beautiful scenery here. The water, the sun, and the moon. And I have a clock here. The clock is ticking basically. We have also a swordfish. Swordfish symbolizes communication. Let me see if this is it visible to you. Your Pisces, it's your energy. It's aligning with your energy as well. Very well. Moon god money. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. So using your time well when the challenges come ahead is very important here. You can even like start organizing, taking notes, and like getting like something like a book and writing the moment to moment what you need to do day to day. And that way you can actually take on the challenges and overcome them in a faster manner. What we have here, this is your final card message of confirmation. The freedom is ahead. Let the unicorn set you free. Basically, even if you're feeling stuck, and I feel like this is the boredom. Maybe you have been in the same cycle for a long time. Whatever is happening within this next 7 days is going to actually free you from that position, that situation. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start out by pulling your symbols. I know this is a big deck. Let's see, put them on the side, and I'm gonna pull your missing ingredient. This can be an action to take or things to avoid in order to boost your attraction power for the things that you want to receive. Let's see, we have wholeness. Okay, beautiful. And also, I'm going to pull your last card. This is going to be a message of guidance, confirmation, or advice from the spirit, or an approval of overall energy coming up. And this is a surprise card. I'm going to pull that towards the end as well. That will reveal how will the blessings come to your life. Let's start out with your tarot. We have the bridge and the pig. Beware of greed. Okay. And bridge, actually successfully overcoming a problem. So this can be a problem that actually caused by greed. This doesn't have to be your greed. This can be somebody else's greed as well. Seems like you're going to resolve that, solve that. Okay. And we have to split up here the fabrics. As you can see, the wholeness can symbolize actually putting things back together. Maybe greed caused to separate two things. Maybe people, friendships, partnerships, or you from something that you would love to have in your life. But it seems like bridges are mending here this week around. This is going to actually, the things are going to come together and rejoin. Let's see current situation here. Seems like with the Knight of Cups, this is your energy as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you might be getting a very well offer that will actually boost your energy, maybe even just turn things around from maybe that problematic thing caused by the greed is going to start to mend and evolve. How will the current situation evolve? Let's see. Knight of Swords. This is fast energy. This is within the next few days. Someone might actually come up to you and maybe communicate with you, speak the truth, maybe deliver you very good messages that will actually give you a high advantage into the situation that you're dealing right now. And let's see. But you're not in a bad situation. I feel like you already have something in your hand. This can be like a backup plan that you have is working out very well. And the second thing, the person that is coming forward can give maybe even more information to your hands that will be very useful along the way in this journey. The factors can affect it is we have 8 of Cups here. The things that you're emotionally attached can be affecting the situation to evolve into something higher. The emotional attachment can be coming from the beliefs. For example, if this is a job opportunity that is actually much bigger than something that you feel like you're worthy of, it is coming forward, and you're going to be even maybe facing with someone who really wants you. They are actually facing towards you. They really want to have you in this team, in this environment, but you might have the thought of, I'm not going to be good enough. That kind of like things that are weighing you down. You have to walk away from these kind of environments, the ideas as well. The effect of these can be internal or external. Maybe you worked with this kind of people that weigh you down in the past. Maybe told you that your work wasn't good enough, but it seems like it is more than enough. That's why you have a lot of recognition. You have like there's a demand on the work that you're putting out there. Finally, we have the final result is 8 of Swords. Okay. The outcome is I feel like you're breaking free from what's holding you back, because we have the King of Cups on the bottom. Something that you're worthy of is coming forward. Someone on a higher level is actually going to break you out from that situation. This can be emotional as well, like maybe in a situation that you're not getting the communication, you're not getting the recognition in love. Seems like you're leaving that situation behind. The pig, the greedy person is actually being left behind, and whatever is ripped up, whatever is actually separated is going to come together and become a whole. Okay, the wholeness is the key. Missing ingredient. Another thing with the wholeness, missing ingredient is if you're feeling like you are actually lacking things to accomplish the things that you want, this is basically telling you as a missing ingredient, you are whole. You're whole. You're not lacking anything. And if you can put something into your mind, you can actually go ahead and get that. That can be yours. Okay. Let's see, we have a high honor coming ahead. We have 2 cups here. As you can see, this is like a double confirmation from the spirit, something that will emotionally and maybe even financially at the end of the day as an offer coming ahead. This is your current situation. And it is going to evolve into the communication line is going to open. If somebody comes to you with an offer, it's good to listen and keep an open ear to the situation, because it seems like that's going to bring massive good luck into your life. 8 of Cups actually symbolizes walking away from home. Home doesn't have to be a physical place. Maybe home is a place that you feel like it's close to your heart, but it's not really serving your highest good. Think of it this way. It doesn't mean that leave a home that loves you, nurtures you, cherishes you. This is actually maybe the place you think that is home, or the people that think they're your friends are weighing you down, maybe giving you negative effect, and just they're always talking about the negativity of the world, the things happening out there. They're always in this like basically negative energy field, and you have to walk away from that, even though that feels familiar to you. Familiarity, that's what actually the home means here. It doesn't mean your literal home, the house. I feel like this is actually walking away from the familiar, which doesn't serve you. Okay, because this is actually the factors affecting you. That's why I interpret it in the sense of like a negative influence. Let's see final results. We have legal matters resolving, and this can be because we have the King of Cups here. Maybe you're gonna get some legal offer that will really turn the things around, that will really bring high success and recognition, confirmation, maybe even like you know, a compensation, something. Maybe if this is a legal battle that you're dealing with, you might even get like a final offer that will settle everything by being really satisfying for you. And yes, the blessings will come to you. You see that she's actually throwing her fist in the air. This is basically celebration. Okay, let's see. Vaccine gibbous, I will persist. My will is strong. Persistence is very important if you are after a goal or a purpose, or this can be the legal case that you're dealing with. Do not give up, because you are on the brink of making this happen. The wholeness is also showing up and proving that. And finally, the confirmation is listening. Listen and the answer will be revealed. We have the Knight of Swords coming along. Knight of Swords can be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Libras tend to be with the Justice aligning. Can be like someone who's knowledgeable, diplomatic, someone maybe a lawyer who's going to come up to you and maybe speak things to you. And maybe listening to that information is going to be important, because they're going to be very useful. You're going to find the answers that you're looking for in that conversation, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start by pulling out your, okay, the time wants to come forward. We have the months of the year as your symbols, and then I'm gonna pull up your missing ingredient here. This is going to actually reveal how will you boost your energy. This can be, and also attraction power, this can be something to do or something to avoid from. We have renewal, okay, something to do that you can do. And final card of message of guidance, answer, advice, or approval from the spirit. Let's put this on the side and check to see what this says as a final confirmation. And I'm also going to pull some cards that will actually reveal how will the blessings come to you. We have November. Okay, we're in November already. Great. Desk, pay attention to your work at this moment. I feel like we're in November. This is like a very clear advice coming ahead. The symbols are suggesting that you should be working on your desk and paying attention to your work. That can actually bring a good success. Whatever that purpose you have this month can be bringing that success very soon, okay? Current situation we have here, the Six of Wands, a massive victory coming ahead. Renewal can be maybe renewing your working space, or restarting, resetting the things that are actually maybe coming to an end, so you can restart a new job, a new project, and coming ahead that can really add to your financial success. We have Page of Swords here, very beautiful gentleman I see. This can be someone who's going to actually come forward and help you evolve things. This can be a good communication line opening up. You are the Page of Swords as well. Maybe you have something to say and you're going to speak it out loud. That is going to add to your victory. That can be also the way you are going to gain the victory. So you need to open up your mouth and speak to those words and ask for the things that you think you're worthy of, or you think that it should be given to you. You need to start asking for it within the next couple days. Page of Pentacles can be a factor affecting the situation. Actually, I'm sorry, this is King of Pentacles. I'm translating at the same time, so just mix up my mind a little bit. So King of Pentacles can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, someone wealthy, established, structured. Maybe if this is a business idea that you have, this can be a person that will actually help you lift this off the ground. This can be, if this is love, someone's who wants to have long-term stability in a relationship, and they will come up and maybe even support this plan of yours if you have that kind of a plan. But I see the desk here, pay attention to your work. I feel like this can be even someone that you're working with will appreciate what you're doing. Okay, that is going to, this person is going to have a very good effect of expanding your work and maybe even receiving your final good result. We have another king coming up, King of Wands. This can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, adventurous new person. If this is like, I feel like this is going with a lot of with the business ideas and such. You're going to have powerful support coming up, and you can embody these energies as well. Maybe first you're going to find the idea, then the financial structure is going to be established, then you're going to actually start up this new thing. A new business can be a book that you're writing, being published, and this is final situation. This is next 7 days we're looking up, but this can be when you put the effort and energy in the next 7 days, finally you're going to achieve success. But I feel like current situation, you're already winning in life. There's a victory moment you're already having. Okay, let's see what's this about. We have theft here. So I feel like the thief or the theft can symbolize here whatever that has actually been stolen from you, you have taken it back. That's what the renewal is. Like this can be time that has been taken to you, maybe financial success has been blocked for a while. Now it's the end of this situation. You actually overcome that. You left it behind, or you're right about to actually have a renewal and leave this behind. Okay, we have a gift coming ahead. Like I said, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, maybe someone aligns with you, can bring this new gift within the next 7 days. The King of Pentacles is actually a high honor. This can be someone actually highly honorable, maybe someone working in the government. We have like a soldier or someone working like a government officer, can be maybe even helping you out here. You can be getting like a recognition, or maybe getting like legal paperwork in order. That can be also symbolized by that. But because it's the page, like the Pentacles, I keep saying page, but I was trying to say Pentacles all the time. Pentacles energy we have with the king here, that can be also financial support coming ahead. Finally, we have a massive change coming with the King of Wands energy. 9 is enlightenment and transformation. 33 we have with the renewal here. 3 is creativity, your creative efforts. We have 24 with the 6, and like 6, 7. We have 7, 8. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. So seems like here, those things one step at a time, evolving and bringing a massive change, a great change in a good way, bringing into your life. Okay, whatever that past thing that has been stolen away from you, maybe you thought this can be a success, or this can be a recognition or promotion, something taking out of your hand, which will actually, you're going to be thankful because that has been happened that way. Maybe this is also a relationship that didn't work out and you are feeling sad about it. It seems like you're going to start to celebrate because that didn't happen, because something much better, much greater will come forward for you. Let's see how will the blessings come to you. This kind of seems like as an advice as well. And these cards, let's see. We have a beautiful woman here. She's watching the crescent moon. We have the moon goddess Diana actually standing here for you. There is a beautiful like historical church or like a building on the background. I shine my light outwards for all to see. So you have to, renewal indicates with the victory, I feel like here coming ahead. You have to show up and show your success. Okay, you're being a new person now, and the things are changing. Maybe you're working on your desk, your structure is changing, and maybe your knowledge is changing ahead with the time as well. Now it's time to show that you're a new person now. You are the leader, and your light is actually going to be also necessary for people to see. Okay, if you know something, you need to speak it out loud, because people are going to need that. We have the seeking good energy coming ahead with 2 into 7. Again, 2 into 7 is actually makes 9 again, which is the enlightenment number. Look for good in your current situation. And you might be feeling a little bit despair because the things are not really showing up the way you want it to be. But as you can see, she's coming up with 2 horses galloping towards you. The change is coming really fast. Even though you're not really aware of it, it is coming forward, okay? Look for the good in your situation. Try to see the good side, and maybe optimism is necessary at this moment, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start out by pulling your symbols, and let's see what they're going to reveal for you initially. And then I want to pull this green one. I feel like this is actually calling your name here. And then we're going to pull a missing ingredient card. This will actually show us what to do or what not to do in order to boost your attraction power and receive your desires faster. We have that which never dies, death, that which never dies. So ending things that doesn't serve you and moving on is important here. This is your last card. We're going to pull this up for a message of confirmation, advice, or guidance from the spirit. Put this on the side and see it at the end. And towards the end, I'm also going to pull up a card from this deck, which will reveal how all the blessings come to your life. Overall, we have wealth, dolphin, turkey. Wealth is flowing into your life. Dolphin is actually indicative of financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Amazing. Turkey says someone is behaving stupidly, but I usually interpret, this is actually tea cup, tea leaf. In the coffee cup, I interpret turkeys as like fertility and growth, okay? This can be fertility or can be about fertility. Maybe someone is behaving growth opportunities stupidly. Maybe somebody is not really considering the opportunities, and I feel like you should be aware of that. We have your current situation is coming up, King of Wands here. It seems like there's going to be a new adventure. Even if you're not sensing it right now, you're going to be heading off to a new adventure about wealth, and also something that you have done in the past is going to start to pay off. But this is the energy of the wands is fire, action, and like not only planning, contemplation, but also doing things, travel, and maybe even adventurous things, stepping into the adventurous areas. We have here 9 of Swords. This is actually how will those things evolve? I feel like from fear to joy, you're going to go ahead and move on. And here with this number 30, death, that which never dies. If you're feeling like some things are ending and they're not going to change, they're not going to evolve, 9 of Swords energy, that fear that you have, this is basically suggesting that nothing ever dies. Basically, our souls are endless. Nothing ever dies. We're always in the spirit. And if you are feeling like maybe from the past or someone who left this plane, you're feeling still pain after it, or maybe something that you have done in the past, you have pain after it. This is basically telling we're eternal, and we always have the chance for this human life. We always have the chance to do something different and choose again, okay, to change the current situation. I feel like that's why the 9 of Swords is coming up. Maybe you're evolving from fearful of like the effects of the past to the goodness of the future and seeing things in a very positive eye. The factors can affect this is actually decision making. Geminis tend to be like stuck in between when it comes to decisions, and this time around you might have to maybe forced to make a decision. When you do, which will affect your whole situation 100%, maybe even like choosing to, if we take this as someone actually acting in a non-favorable way, cutting that person out of your life can be the situation here. Final result is the devil. I feel like you're going to find something. I usually interpret the devil as something that you're going to start becoming obsessed about, maybe a cause, or a work, something. Okay, the final result, let's see, we have the Death card and the Empress card and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. I want to see like what is happening here. The Devil represents actually something that you're starting to become obsessed about. The Death card is telling me that you have to let this go, okay? If this is like a career, if this is a job, because the decision is always coming back to that I should change the past. That can be the situation in yours. Like maybe I should just make a different choice about the past decision that I made. But I feel like here you need to put an end to it. That's the shadow side, because when you end it, you're going to gain very successful position. This can be even finding a new job. If you are actually dealing with an old job or an old person, this can be a Capricorn and a Scorpio you're dealing with. You're going to actually get into a very powerful, strong, creative position, which will have peace and prosperity in it. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. And when you sit on that throne, what's going to happen is the things are going to start working out much better than you can fathom. You can actually, imagine. Maybe even like manifesting the things better than your wildest dreams. But you have to let go of, like, maybe you have to change the past kind of an idea, if you have that kind of like idea at this moment. The current situation, again, let's get the clarifier with the King of Wands. This can be a soldier. We have here a captain. And this can be someone in a high rank that you're dealing with, or this can be someone, maybe if you are in a company which has like a hierarchy, a structure, maybe someone in a higher level than you are. You might be having a conversation or dealing with this person, but I feel like this person is ready to give you the recognition that you need. Okay, this can even be like a government officer that maybe you're applying to a loan or some sort of help, and they're ready to give you what you need, but your fears can be blocking the pathway. I feel like making the decision. We have success in love. This can be someone that you're maybe trying to, maybe they really have a good interest on you, and you can have an adventurous life, but the fear here might be actually like blocking the way. But I feel like here, fearful or not, this thing is going to keep moving on. Everything is going to move on according to the plan. And we have the legal issues actually resolving as well. As soon as you make a decision, if this is about maybe moving overseas to be with someone and you need the paperwork and all that stuff, I get that can be resolving. The legal matters are resolving. If this is like an authority figure that you're accepting, waiting for approval, financial maybe success, a credit loan or something like that, that's going to be something that will really flutter your heart. It is going to give you this like satisfaction. The legal matters will be resolving as soon as you make a decision. We have the Prisoner with the Devil card coming up. And I feel like here you have some choices. So if you are being stuck here, the final result can be, this is mental prison, that you might get stuck even though you have the successful victory. Your decision actually leads you to the success eventually, because you're going to get stuck with the people, the little details. Your mind can get stuck in the past. Okay, that can maybe even cause you to have like sad news. Okay, focus on the sad part of the things. But on the bottom we have the travel and unexpected money and high honor even showing up. So like you need to change your perspective here. That's very important. Like I said, with the Death card also come forward here, there's a massive perspective change necessary. And when you change the perspective and make the choices from that, you will see that everything that happened is for a reason, actually, okay? Maybe the things didn't work out because you weren't going to be happy at the end of the day. And there's a flip side to it. Try to see that other side of that path. Okay, let's see how well the blessings come to your life. Let's see, pull up a card for that, because I feel like this is not about the sad news coming ahead. This is about perspective change. I see a city line on the horizon here. There's a feminine character standing up. We have the Empress, can be a Libra or Taurus coming ahead, or maybe you cultivating your creative energy is important. I flow towards my goal. I'm strongly protected as I go. So if something is not really working out because it's not aligned with your energy, it's not meant for you, okay? And something out there is actually beautiful, protected as you go. It is meant for you, and you're going to grab that blessing. Do not get stuck on the things that are not really working, okay? Just move on towards the vision that you have for the future. We have manifestation. There you go. You're going to receive whatever actually you're imagining, you're desiring. And if it's the things that you put meaning or worth of value as the material things are not really showing up, there's something better out there for you. Focus on a vision beyond yourself, and unicorn will help you. You see he's helping people here. So basically, focus on your clear vision. Keep focusing on that because you're pulling that from future to the now, right now. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're going to start out by pulling your symbols here. We're going to see what are the subject or the situations coming ahead. Then I'm going to pull your missing ingredient here. Missing ingredient can actually show us what to avoid or what to focus on. Let's see what that energy is right here for you. We have authenticity. Okay, being truly who you are is very important at this timeline for the next 7 days and maybe even following that. Let's pull your final message of confirmation from the spirit, advice or guidance. And towards the end of your reading, I'm also going to pull up a card from this one here, which will show you how will the blessings come your way. Okay, let's pull up your current situation. Also, let me see what's happening here as well. We have the scales, the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead and keep your life in balance. Scales can also be justice getting also paid. Justice not paid, but I mean, if you have any payment, if you have anything waiting for maybe that you're going to receive through justice system as a payment, that can be also showing up here too. Current situation is 3 of Cups. Even if you're not celebrating something with your family and loved ones, chosen families, something to celebrate, something to enjoy with your loved ones is going to show up very soon. We have 7 of Cups here. Your current situation, even if you don't have many options at this moment in your hand, they're going to be evolving. And the current situation is like you're maybe doing really well at this moment, not really bad, but also good and having fun, enjoying your life. And it seems like here you're going to receive more options when you keep loving the life, basically appreciating what you have. I know this sounds a little too optimistic here, but I feel like the current situation will evolve from having 3 cups to 7 cups, okay? Having 3 of something to 7 of something, maybe 7 of options, okay? What factors can affect it? Again, we have the 7 of Pentacles energy. Planting your seeds right is really important here. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be a farmer to plant the seeds right. This is actually the seeds of thought, seeds of desire, the vision of the future. Okay, so having like something that you really want to experience rather than, this is the problem here. If you have maybe a desire of having a certain amount of money, but that money doesn't really have a purpose for the future, for the vision. If you don't have that kind of like a vision or a purpose, it actually becomes a little harder to manifest it and pull it from future to the now. But when you actually have a purpose, desire, something like I'm going to get a new car, I'm going to do this and that. When you have that clarity, the doubt will actually be, be gone basically. And even though it's slowly but surely, you're going to bring that future into your present moment. Okay, final result, we have the 10 of Swords here. 10 of Swords is actually an optimistic energy because it seems like what doesn't serve you anymore is going to be leaving your life. And on the bottom, as like a clarifier, we have the Ace of Swords. There's going to be a new beginning, a new idea, a new structure coming ahead. Okay, so we're going to see it in the positive here. Eventually, even though you don't see what's happening in the future, you're going to be ending certain things that doesn't serve you. And can be because the 10 of Swords can indicate a little bit dramatic energy in there. It can have a little bit drama while you're ending, but it's not going to last too long, that dramatic thing. You're going to be moving on from that to the next idea, next structure, maybe even if this is like a work situation, to the next job right away. 3 of Pentacles, we have the marriage here. You might be celebrating a marriage. The marriage can also be emotional marriage, or marrying 2 companies, or maybe marrying yourself to a company. Like that's a contract that you're going to be signing, a new job that you're going to be finding, or maybe creating a friendship, partnership with people that are aligned with you, that you can have fun with. The 7 of Cups energy here, We have with the 7 and the 14, double the energy. We have sad news showing up with the 7 of Cups. So the things are going to be evolving because you have maybe too much of a confusion, and that is bringing some sad news. Because of the sad news, you might have too much of a confusion. We have a child and the jail time, and here, okay, a woman, the main subject here. So the things are going to be evolving, but they're going to be evolving around the sad news. We have the 10 of swords here, energy as well. So it can be some things are coming to an end, okay? But I feel like here, your current situation is going to be so good, so enjoyable, that evolvement is not going to really affect you. It is going to affect maybe someone or in your family, a child situation, and you might try to even affect it, maybe add to it with financial support, but you're going to have some doubt maybe if you should help this situation, these people. We have a short disease also showing up here. This is actually an outside effect with the 7 of Pentacles. This can be maybe the crops that you're planting can have a little like blockage, maybe even evil eye. We have unexpected money showing up right after that though. So it's not going to last too long. I feel like maybe even this is maybe a negative energy because you don't have a clarity about the situation because of all these people. Doesn't really have like good intentions. Maybe you're dealing with family members, they don't really have good intentions. That's why you don't have the clarity about what to do, how to help them. But I feel like here, when you wait, when you do not make hasty decisions, like maybe the negativity pursue for a little longer, but then afterwards, you're going to get this unexpected big chunk of money. Unexpectedly, the things are going to start to evolve. And we have here funeral. Okay, some things are ending with the 10 of Swords energy. I mean, this is so... Why is this so negative here? I don't understand it, guys. Like, these cards. And the meeting happening with the funeral and a change is coming. So we're going to see this as... We also have an officer of the court coming ahead. So I feel like here, you are already in a very good situation. But the things are evolving into maybe a negative direction, okay? Because of the politics might be affecting you, because you tend to be, as an Aquarius, you tend to be really intellectual and you analyze the current maybe politics a lot, and that can be weighing you down, maybe even locking you up in your mind prison. In order to get out of there, you have to break free of this sickness, the sickness of the mind, I'm going to say, because this is negative thinking, okay? And it seems like as soon as you start thinking in a positive, balanced way, rather than focusing on what's happening around you, and the things are gonna, there's an unexpected money coming in, and also there's gonna be an ending happening, okay? I feel like this ending is the ending of the negativity. It can happen in a very a little bit like a dramatic way, like I mentioned here. Maybe people in your life that doesn't serve you anymore, maybe the people that are in that kind of negative mindset are gonna be leaving your life left and right, and you're gonna have a meeting with the people that are actually aligning with your mindset, the structure. If this is a business, this can be like the business, in the business part, of people that are not really putting worth and value into your work as well. They're going to be leaving your site. What happens is you're having a meeting and the change is going to be coming really fast here, even though the tortoise says slowly but surely you're going to be getting ahead. But things like, I feel like the change in your life overall is going to happen much faster, okay? And the officer here can be an officer of the court, officer of the government coming ahead and will be helping you with this new idea of yours. This can be even getting like a financial support from the government, okay, with the Ace of Swords. We have authenticity. No matter what happens and how the things work out, hold on to your own character. Your strong personality is very important. Being who you are authentically is very important, because that's going to be valued. You don't have to get on the boat of somebody else's negativity, or maybe turn like yourself into someone that you're not to fit into that structure, because that structure is crumbling down, okay? Whatever that structure is. I have a massive crescent moon here upon the sky. You are actually an air sign. This aligns with your energy a lot. I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. Basically, very clarifying here. This is your, how all the blessings will come to you. There is a lesson that is actually you're learning here. Maybe you're learning to pick and choose the people that you should be hanging out with and putting boundaries to them. And also we have like the short disease can be like the disease of the mind. Maybe you're actually feeding off of the social media, and that's such they have like a massive negativity happening at this moment, and that's affecting your mind. But when you pull yourself out of there, you have a very strong energy and unexpected money even showing up here for you, okay? And the change will be coming ahead. You're not going to be going with the flow of that kind of like the collective energy. You're going to be reverting to your own authenticity, your own destiny, basically. Let's see the advice here. Prompting: call a friend today. This is actually the message of confirmation. The abundance will be coming forward. You need to call up a friend, not a random person, that a friend that you feel close to, okay? That a friend that can understand you, maybe even you can build together with, because you have a meeting here. You can maybe even pull here this moment into your now, and you can skip all this drama happening before this happens, okay? Right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.